What is up, folks? Bristling Gaming back with another bonus episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly, and this time, as you can see, we are covering the super awesome, really fun Age of Oblivion mod slash overhaul by Piper Mac. Now, the reason I say mod slash overhaul is because the stuff that this adds kind of does make it an overhaul, but there is a lot of customization that you can do with this. There's files you can put in, files you can take out, stuff like that. But all in all, the way that Piper Mac has done this is Piper Mac has taken a whole bunch of different stuff from like Oak Raven, Aramis, Guppy, Fred, like just a ton of these other modders. Piper Mac has taken a lot of this stuff and made just something amazing with it, something super fun, really enjoyable. And in the description below, not only will there be a link to download the mod, there's also going to be a link to the Age of Oblivion Discord, to where if you want to get in and say, hey, you know, thank you Piper Mac for making such an awesome mod, please do so. Piper Mac deserves a heck of a lot of credit. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click continue game. I'll pull you guys in when we get in. All right, so here we are. Excuse me, we are in game. Now, hopefully for you guys, when you load this, you're not going to have the same 10-minute long load time that I had. It could be because my computer's super slow, but I do kind of want to warn you guys that there could be an abnormally long load time, and it could be because of how much this game adds. Now, you see, I have a whole bunch of different weapons in my hand, and that's what's really cool, is this mod adds in a ton of new stuff. Not only does it add in the weapons you see on my hotbar, it also adds in a ton of new weapons that I have here in my inventory. Now, there is one thing I don't like about this. I don't like SMX. I don't like the SMX UI. I don't know why. I don't like it. But what's cool is the skill set is you have an Age of Oblivion skill line that you can go down. So you've got this general one here where the more you upgrade this, as you see, kind of lets you do a little bit more stuff. Like you increase your experience earned, stuff like that. But you've also got these like, you know, unlocks advanced forge and new bellows, which will increase smelting speed by 10%. So you've got different stuff that you can do, that you can purchase here to level up your stuff, your crafting speed, things like that, to help you, you know, kind of narrow focus just a little bit better than what, you know, a lot of these do. But the things that I love are these little cloning chambers here. So this is just kind of like a general cloning chamber. I just kind of spawned this in and put it down. It doesn't really do anything cool for you, just, you know, because it's an empty chamber. But this one is really neat. So if you come here, and I had it. Come on. Let me interact with. There we go. Okay, so check it. So we got some rotting flesh there, and he went from a human to a skeleton. I love that. I love that. Now he's just a little skeleton sitting there, growing some flesh again, and then we'll harvest them up and get some more rotting flesh. And then, oops, sorry, I almost fell in a hole. And then this bench here. So this is actually called the master bench or master workbench for Oblivion. Now, this is the bench that you're going to need to be able to craft all of your other workbenches. You've got your brew station, the butcher table, the dairy churn, the farm table, the KitchenAid, resurrection table, advanced forge, all this other stuff. You're going to need this to be able to craft it. And I do have some of these benches out and about that I've set down, but I haven't been able to do a whole lot with them. And now you're supposed to be able to craft quest stuff here. For whatever reason, I don't have it. Maybe it's because I haven't unlocked them yet on this playthrough. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit F1. We're going to DM, CM. And then we're going to hit U, and we're going to go into quest. So a lot of these, as you see, these new quest stuff are things that are added in. And the cool thing that Piper Mac has done, I mentioned before that they've pulled in a whole bunch of different assets and resources and stuff from other modders. Well, they also brought in the White River Tools of Citizenship. So you've actually got all these different quests that White River Tools of Citizenship add in to be able to play around with. So you've got different weapons and stuff like that come from that mod as well, and a whole bunch of different challenges, quests, and stuff like that. So you've actually got a lot to do in this mod. Like, there is just a ton of stuff here. Like, I showed you guys the cloning chambers. This is a really cool, this is the alchemy workbench level 3. I don't have anything to be able to craft these things with, but you've got all different kinds of stuff here. You can sit here and craft all different kinds of stuff. You can make human DNA, human cloning ingredients, animal DNA, animal cloning ingredients. You know, there's just so much cool stuff that this mod adds. I'll show you guys that in a minute. I don't want to spoil it. But here's the little KitchenAid, so you can make different kinds of stuff with it: flour, pancakes, veggie mix and stuff. Here's the dairy churn, so you can actually make cream cheese, which I love. I love that. Instead of saying Philadelphia, it says Navezgane. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. I didn't mean to cough in your guys' ear. Hopefully, I did a pretty good job of editing that out. But this is the tier 1 alchemy station, so it's got not quite as much unlocked as the tier 3. And this is really cool. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a cloning station. I'm sorry. This is the alchemy station. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the alchemy station. I don't have very much here unlocked because I don't have really anything learned. But there's a little resurrection potion here that you can craft, which I think is kind of cool. And you've got some different ovens and stuff here. You've got this normal little gas oven, and you got a little pizza oven for making pizza, and then a deep fryer here for making deep fried stuff, which I love these little bloomin' onions. I haven't been to a restaurant that serves them in a long time, not since this COVID crap happened, but man, I love those things. And then you've got the brewer here, and that's part of the brewer, yeah. And then you've got a grill here. Yeah, no one cares. And then a couple cool little smokers there. And one other cool... There he is. So one other cool thing that this mod adds is it adds in a ton of animals like this. Hey. I want to kill you with the... Okay, I won't be able to kill you with that. But I'll kill you with this. Bam. There we go. Got some meat. So what's cool is all the animals that spawn in, like you see here, I got raw beef from a cow. Of course I would. There was a pig I killed a little while ago that gave me some raw pork. And I got some wool from a sheep. Because there's all kinds of different little pet animals and stuff that are non-hostile wandering around. Like if I hit F6, I come up here and I type in AOO, you see all these different pets. You've got a beagle, a cat, a cow, a leopard. Like there's all these different cool things that'll spawn in. And it's really cool is there's also random sounds we might get lucky in here while while I'm kind of showing you guys some of the stuff about this mod. And these sounds get really creepy. Like you'll hear little people laughing and stuff around you, or you hear a or a wait, how's it go? Which is creepy as hell to hear it coming from your headset when you're, doing something. Because like the first time I heard it, I honestly kind of panicked a little bit. I didn't realize it was in game. I thought I was hearing it like in my house, which was like, oh hell, if Jason Voorhees is about to come get me, some shit is gonna go down. Because I'm not going without a fight. I'm not some little co-ed camper person. See, look, our dude over here is starting to populate some body. Stage 2 looks pretty good. Now this up here, this is the thing I said I was going to show you guys here in a minute. This is actually an awesome thing. It is the windmill to generate power. Now I love this because when you come here, hey, come on. Holy shit. Made it sound like there was a big ass zombie around us. There's a spider right there. I'm going to freeze the AI so we can see this. Look at this thing. That thing looks... Okay, so the creepy laugh was creepy as hell, but the Homer dope sound was just... It ruined it. I mean, nobody cares about Homer. But look at this creepy ass spider. Like, that thing just looks creepy as hell. And we got some raw meat from it. Yeah, some raw meat. Sorry, back to the windmill. I'm kind of all over the place. I've had a hectic time. So the windmill is really cool because it actually produces the most power. So like the generator can produce like 300 watts. The solar I think is like 250 or something like that. It's less than the generator, but this can produce a whole lot more. Now I only have 2 level 6 gears and 4 level 5 gears. If I put higher in there, I'm pretty sure this would go up to a full 600, which I think that's awesome because it's like double the size of the generators. And, I don't have to put fuel in it constantly, stuff like that. I can just, sit here and let it do its thing. Why can't there you go. Why can't I? Did you guys hear that? That's creepy. But so this just can output a lot of power, so you can hook up a lot more to it. And if you depending upon how you build a base, thematically, that actually can go really well. That is creepy as hell. Like, creepy. I'm gonna go ahead and unfreeze the AI. Let's see what spawns out of that's nighttime. But, thematically, that can actually go with a really cool base build. And, you've got something like this, you can actually just set it up on an outbuilding or something like that. Or even, if that roof were flatter, set it up like that. And it doesn't look too out of place. And then, of course, the vehicles. So this is probably one of the coolest things, at least I think, that Piper Mac has done, is all of the vehicles that Piper Mac has made, they've put into the mod. Like, you've got the X-Wing here that I've shown off before. That thing is super fun. You've got a bat car here. Look at this. Perfect time to show off one of these little guns here. So this gun is the electric laser sniper rifle. Boom. One shot is all it took. I don't have a scope for it, but we've also got the tornado pistol, the legendary hack blade, which is what I was using, then a little melee weapon, and then an enhanced nail gun, a hand cannon, a plasma gun, a laser crossbow, a plasma auger, a legendary blood axe, and a guitar, which is kind of neat to be able to beat somebody to death with a guitar. I can think of a couple musicians who have wanted to do that. Oh, the game froze there for a second. But now, so I'm going to go out of God mode, and we're going to jump inside this bat car and take it for a quick little spin. I love seeing the hood come down like that. This one is slow to get up to speed, but once it starts going, it can actually get going fairly quickly. Ooh, almost hit whatever that was. The zombie popped up out of nowhere. Ooh, cool. I get to show you guys this. So I'm going to go ahead and go into God mode real quick. So this is actually a skull totem. Now, you'll get these things called skulls that you'll find out and about, or you'll loot, or you'll get them for quest completion, stuff like that. If I remember right, you activate them here, and these things are... the fuck? Okay, so sorry that the noise was freaking me out. But if you activate them here, I don't think I have any skulls. Yeah, I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to say skull. Is it skull key? Man, I cannot remember for the life of me. I think it's the skull key, which if that's the case, I have one. Do I need to put that on my hotbar? Ooh. There we go. See, now it unlocks this whole awesome looking little POI, or something. And I don't quite know what those are or how to activate them. Oh, the game's freezing. But look at these guys. Perfect little audience to show you guys what this does. This little gun sets them on fire. I love that. That's just so neat being able to set them on fire. Oh, I don't have any ammo for that. Little flamethrower here does some serious damage. Look at that. Yeah. Get lit up. Get lit up. Go ahead and loot some stuff. Like, look. Little POI looks crazy. Little block sits down. We're going to sit here and we're going to go ahead and take care of these guys. A tier 5 loot container, huh? Alright. Cool. So yeah, this is kind of what you can expect to see when you activate these. And I'm actually glad I got to show you guys those. Because I've played around with it before, and I never really had the chance to play with those. This little laser crossbow is pretty cool too. If we can find, here we go. It shoots out what looks like discs as opposed to being actual. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back to when it was. Hey, there we go. Daylight, so you guys can see a little bit better. But it shoots like what looks like discs as opposed to lasers and stuff. Like frisbees, to me, is at least what it looks like. It doesn't look like little lasers. Oh, poor dog. It doesn't look like lasers. It looks like frisbees. But then you've got this little auger here. It just, you know, instead of it being like a normal auger, it holds a lot more fuel, doesn't break as easy, and harvests resources just the same. And then of course there's the axe, and then where is, here we go, the guitar. Oh, I can show you guys this too. So you also get, like, you know, zombie guts, of course, you know, pine seeds and stuff, but the resources and stuff that you can get in this are just super neat. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna teach this guy what it's like to get hit with a guitar in the face. Yeah, he didn't like that. Okay, so that car was slow. There's another bat car here, which is kind of fun. Now, unfortunately, the horn for these guys is the exact same. You hear that? I'm Batman. Like, but this one is really cool. I like the design of the flame coming out the end. Oh, game froze for a second. Like, my computer is having a hard time handling this mod because of all that it adds. And you've got the different motorcycles here. They look pretty neat. I really like the way these guys look. You know, a little sports bike, a little Harley, a color changing motorcycle. This used to be red. Now it's white. Pretty quickly backwards. Went pretty fast backwards. I don't like the clown car style horn on it, but smash C, you can sit here and ride a wheelie as opposed to bouncing like you would in most normal stuff. And then you've got a little truck here, a couple sports cars, you've got a hover bike here, which looks really cool. Now, unfortunately, Homegirl's arms are just jacked up. Like, super jacked up. Ooh, we're on something. But the flame coming off the back of this looks really cool too. And you can smash C and do an awesome looking wheelie. And it, you know, it moves fairly quickly. And unfortunately, you know, it doesn't fly or anything, but that's good because I can't fly vehicles in this game. I'm just so bad at it. And then for the Star Wars nerds, a little snow speeder there. A little cool little scooter here. You've got a DeLorean, a hover DeLorean. And this one's actually really cool. You see the wheels are down, and then when you get into it, the wheels turn sideways, and it looks like it actually hovers. Unfortunately, it makes the same noise as most other vehicles of its class. You've got a little tractor here, and unfortunately, when you get behind the wheel of this, it looks like you're at the gun, but you can't actually fire the gun, which is just, you know, a letdown, because I would love to be able to fire a gun on these vehicles. And then, of course, you've got the buggy here, which, you know, I love how they look. You've got the Hell Bike, which I've shown in different stuff. And then this is called the Amelia Earhart gyrocopter. I'm not even going to try to fly it because I can't fly it. And then, well, I meant to interact with the rocket toilet, but somehow it's like merged inside of the gyrocopter, so we're not going to mess with that. This is probably my favorite little vehicle, is the steampunk goat cart. Come on, let me interact with it. Come on, jerk pants. Here we go. Steampunk go-kart. It's actually fairly quick. I don't like the fact that it sounds like everything else, but it is pretty quick. It's a quick little vehicle. And once the momentum gets going on it, it's a little difficult to control at times, but it is pretty neat. It's enjoyable. And I understand I'm not showing you guys everything about this mod. I'm not going to dive super deep and show you absolutely everything, because then that takes away from you guys experiencing the mod yourselves, and I don't want to do that. I want you guys to get in and play the mod and really see what it's like. And this vehicle is awesome too. So this one, you actually have to walk inside, and unfortunately you can't really interact with anything else, but you actually walk inside it, and then you walk up to the front, and now you can drive the Apocalypse RV, which looks really cool. Now, if there was a way to make this like a mobile base to where, you know, you could put a bed and stuff in here and respawn inside of it and crafting stations and stuff like that, that would be cool as hell. But I don't think that that's feasible or possible. But it would be super cool if it was, though. Now, one last thing I'm going to show you guys. So if I come here and I hit U and I open up the creative menu, if I type in AOO, look at how many different things it says. There's 543 total items in the creative menu here that you can spawn in. There's so many different decorations, so many different windows, building pieces, so many different little items and stuff that, like, you've got a camel toe. Camel toe. You've got different food stuff here. Tons of food stuff here. You've got the skull tokens. You've got, you know, advanced cryogenic material. You've got these little color ones, which I don't really know what they do. I haven't been able to figure them out yet. But you've got all different kinds of vehicle parts. And the cool thing about these vehicles too is some of them you can only find just put together. You can't actually build them, and you actually need more vehicle parts to build a vehicle as opposed to just, you know, a chassis, a seat, or accessories or whatever. You actually need more parts to build the vehicles, which I think is just really neat in general. That's how it should be. The vehicles shouldn't be something that you can just, you know, cobble together. It should take you a hot minute to make a decent vehicle. So that's all the stuff I'm really going to show you guys, except we're going to hit F6 and we're going to erase the AOO. So you'll see a lot of these guys, a lot of these things come from different mods. Like I said before, Piper Mac has taken a lot of really cool stuff, brought them in to help populate the world, and they've done a really good job with this. There's so many different, besides the stupid Twitch stuff, there's so many different little things that they've added in to really help, you know, bring the mod alive and really give you something to look forward to. There's a lot that I haven't shown. I haven't shown off a lot of the quests and stuff like that because I want you guys to experience them for yourself. There's so much here to do in this mod that I feel like I would be doing you an injustice if I didn't keep pushing you guys to check it out for yourselves. I showed you enough. Hopefully I got you guys interested. I tweaked that little button, made you want to come check it out. If you do, make sure you drop by and give Piper Mac a shout out in their Discord. Say, hey, thank you for the awesome job, because they have done an awesome job. But with that, folks, we are done. Thank you for sticking around as long as you did. I hope you had fun. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have fun. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.